Hey YouTubers, JC Truther. This video we're gonna teach you how to like get going on trading, trading crypto. But then once you learn how to work the charts and start learning how to do the charts, you could trade anything. You could trade stocks, precious metals, bonds, whatever you want to trade. Pretty much everything has charts. But you go down, and this is what I'm watching right now. I have a playlist on my channel. I'll watch later. There's trading, silver stacking, world news. But this Garrett Solway, verified investing, he taught me a lot. I really like him because a lot of the people that try to teach, like, they speak the trading jargon. You can't understand them, but he makes it where you could understand it. He does a good job. Garrett Solway, verified investing. But before you start watching these videos though, like the Coinbrew and all the trading stuff, stacking videos and stuff, to get going on trading, you want to make you a Coinbase account. So this is a Coinbase. See, Coinbase. And I set mines up on because when you sign up, they just put you on the regular Coinbase, but then you could put it on a Coinbase Advanced. See, you wanna put it on that Coinbase Advanced, because then you get like more accurate trades. Because the other one, they charge you like there's too much like fees and higher fees, and then like the spread is like too much, where you're not getting the exact prices what you think. So if you really want to be a real trader, you do a Coinbase Advanced, and this is where the charts are. This is like your exchange, your brokerage or whatever. And I like Coinbase for trading spot. So you got to get your like your bank account, get your bank account hooked up with them, and then once you do that, you could put your USD in here. And once you put your USD in here, you could just start trading right here on the Coinbase Advance. And like I'm learning how to do like future tradings with like high leverage right now, and I do that on a blofin. I learned that from Garrett Solway and that verified investing. They do that crypto combat, and also maybe I'll do a video. I'll do a video playing along, and I'll teach you guys how to like. Well, this is a video to teach you how to get going before you start watching the playlist and start playing along with the crypto thing. I'll teach you guys even how to like get a demo account and start practicing before you do real money. But yeah, make you a Coinbase account, get your bank hooked up to it, and if you don't want that, you could make like the blofin account, because either way, if you want to do futures, you're gonna have to make a blofin account. And it has like better high leverage trading, and then you actually could just use your debit card and buy your USDC or USDT on there. But they charge you a fee. So like Coinbase, it's real big. They have a thing called Base, where it's like a huge network and a bunch of different things, bunch of different exchanges and all kinds of like crypto things use a Base. So you could like send it like different wallets and different exchanges without no fees. So long as they use Base, like on blofin, they use Base. So I could send the money from here that I put on Coinbase. I send money to the blofin account, that exchange blofin. Once you send money over there, you could change it to USDC or USDT. And yeah, they don't charge no fees if it's on Coinbase, on the Base network. So it's cheaper if you want to do it like that and you're doing a lot of trading. But if you're just doing a little bit, you could use your debit card and just do it like that. But you got to learn how to first make you a Coinbase account, turn on the Coinbase Advanced, and then you got to learn like your market things, because like this is like your limit buy. This is what I always use. Don't ever use like market buys, because when you do that, you buy it like right away and they charge you a higher fee, because your order goes through like right away. You literally buy it like as soon as you click order, it goes through. And wherever the price is, like if there's a big spread, you'll end up paying like a way different price than what you thought you were going to pay. So if you want the exact price of what you think you want to pay, use limit. That's what I do. And then you put the price where you want to buy. You put it right here. And then once you put that, you could hit this where it says take profit, and then you could put like 10%, 100% if you think it's gonna go up that much, whatever you think. And then like your stop loss. See, this is take profit with your limit. This is new. They didn't have this before. When they first started, it was just a limit where you would either do a buy, you buy a low, sell high. So you'd put a limit buy like lower than the price, and when it would drop, it'd fill you up. Or you could put a limit buy like high, and it just fills it like instant. It's sort of like a market buy, but it's not as much of a spread. So don't do market. Market's not good. I don't like market. So just do limit buys. Use this one. Put in your take profit. Make sure to put your stop loss in. So if the price like falls lower than, or you don't want to lose like a certain amount of money, you only want to lose 3%. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like doing it like less, like really like 1%, 2% if I could get it like that. But it's hard to get the charts set up like that. But I'm learning, because the futures, you have to do it less than 1%, like a 0.5% to a 75%, you get liquidated. If you're going at 100x leverage, that's crazy. But spot's different. You could hold on to the coins, and the spot could go way down, and you'll still have your coins. And spot could go back up, you still have your coins. But like trading futures, if you mess up on your trade, you literally lose all your money. You don't have nothing to show for it. And if you don't hit your stop losses on that, like some exchanges, you'll end up owing the exchange's money. Like I think that's how Coinbase is, because you have to like apply for it and stuff. But on blofin, they just liquidate you. If you don't have your money in your account, you just get liquidated. I think that's better like that, honestly. But so yeah, your take profits and your stop loss. So you put that in with your limit wise, and this is a stop limit. So they have like a stop limit, and that's like your stop loss too. So say you do that, and there's one called bracket. Let's see if it's in here. Yeah, bracket, because I already have some. And this one is the same thing like that, take profit and loss. So the limit buy on here is like the price where it goes up, and you take profits. And the stop price is your stop limit. So if it falls below, it sells for you. So that's called the bracket, and that's on the stop, sell bracket or buy bracket. You could even buy bracket too, I think. But yeah, like if you buy a limit and you do this, and then you end up you want to change your take profit or whatever, then you're gonna have to go in here and do the bracket. It's called bracket. And that's the same thing like the stop loss or take profit and a stop loss. So just do those two. The limit buy. So that's when you put the price in low. It goes down, it hits your price, you get filled up. Or say you put a limit buy right here at higher than the price. It'll literally go up and it'll fill the price like right away, all the way to where you wanted to buy. And if it's lower, you might get a lower price than what you thought. But market, you'll end up paying higher and like more than what you actually thought you're gonna pay. So don't do market. Do a limit, and then take your take profit. Oh no, that's buy max. See, and then your take profit and stop loss. And that's how you do your order. So when it goes up, you're out. You take your money. When it drops below a certain part, you have your money. So it's like a three thing. So this is where you want to buy your limit price, and then your take profit when it goes up, and then when it falls, that's when it your stop loss. So that's how you get that set up. and then you can start watching that playlist that I showed you. And you do a blofin. And you could look up the orders. That's what I had to do when I first started trading. Like you could look to see what limit order means, and like stop limit order means, and bracket and market order, and learn all your orders first. But the ones I like using is, I never use market because you get ripped off on that one. But I like using the limit, and then I use, this is new, so I really do like this. I take profit and stop loss. So you could put, so you pretty much like you have 3 orders in at once. So I like doing that. And then Like say if it goes in there and you want to lower your take profit or raise it, you're gonna have to cancel your order, and then when it does that, you're gonna have to go in here and do the bracket sell, and then you'll have to put, this is like the take profit and this is your stop loss. It's pretty much like the one before, except without the without the limit buy. So that's how you do that. Do limit, and then your stop limit, and that's when it falls. But you might as well do a bracket, unless you don't want to take no profits and you just want it, you just want to hold on to it for long term. Then just do a stop limit. So do a limit buy like that. Put your max, or no, buy max, then take profit, stop loss. So say you just want to hold on to it for a long time, like years. You don't care, but you don't want to lose no money. You just want to have a chance of making money. And then right here you put your stop loss. So if it falls below there, you get sold out. Or if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. You can just go like that and just do a limit buy. And if it falls 50, 75%, 90%, you hold on to those coins. Sort of like I did with the XLM, my first one. I held on to them, and then it shot back up. But yeah, so I don't like doing that, because once you do that and you get way in debt with that, you're out. You're hoping for it to go back up. So yeah, it's bad. I don't like doing that no more. But you could do that. Just do a limit buy, and then if it goes way down, you're in. If it goes way up, you're in. And then you'll have to go in there and do a sell. And if you want to do a sell, you could do a limit sell. As soon as it hits that price on that limit sell, you're out. Or say you want to do a stop limit. So say you want to, if it falls way below here, the limit is like, as soon as you put this in, you sell. So limit is different. It's like backwards if you sell. So you have to put a limit up high, and then when it goes up and it hits that limit, then you're out. But if you just put a limit sell like right away, like where the price is, like you literally sell right away. It's sort of like a market sell. And then your stop limit, that's what you would want to do, and then it falls down and then you're out. But yeah, that's how that works. I like the limit and the stop limit, and then the bracket. So the bracket. So that's after you buy the limit and you like do your take profit, and you want to change your take profit, you're gonna have to cancel your order. And when you cancel your order, it's gonna, you won't have a take profit or a stop loss. So you want to break, lower your stop loss, or raise your take profit, or vice versa. And you have to cancel your order, and then go in here and then do the bracket, and that's the same thing. That's the take profit, and then that's your stop loss. That's like a stop limit. That one I just showed you. But yeah, that's how that works. Learn your orders. So that's the most important. Is like your limit and your stop limit, your bracket orders. Your stop loss, take profit orders. Make you a Coinbase account. Put it on Coinbase Advanced. Don't do the regular Coinbase, and don't do the market orders. You get ripped off like that. Then if you want to start doing like future trading, do blofin. See, and this is the blofin account, and this is where it's the same type of stuff. Look, there's your limit, and there's your market. And this is isolated. That means it's only for that one order you put in. You don't want to do cross, because that could like wipe out all your different portfolios. Futures is like that. So it's like, say you like lose a bunch on your XLM or your Solana, and then it could literally, like, you lose more on your XLM, you don't put your stop limit, it could literally take your Solana away. It could liquidate that account too. So this one like is all your accounts together. So that's not good. Especially like, it's good for like some people if they're more advanced and they like doing that. But when you first start, just do isolated. And this way, it's that one order. So you know what's going on. You keep track of it better like that. And then this is your leverage. You can start off 1x, 2x, 3x, 5x, 10. And the different cryptos have different leverages. This one goes all the way up to 125. I do 100x. Because that's what you could practice with on a TradingView. On the brokerage simulator. It's free. I'll show you guys how to do that. And that's how I started. Because I didn't want to do future trading. I was just like, no way, dude. Spot's crazy enough. The cryptos move, they move big moves already. You know what I mean? Much less putting leverage on it. And then, like, I don't know. Then if you lose it, you lose everything. Like, the other way, you have your coins. Those are actual coins. You know? But you get a Bitcoin, you have that. Those are coins. But freaking, this is just paper. It's different. But yeah, this is the leverage thing where you could pick your leverage. Looks like that when you first start coming over here. Then when you first sign in, make an account, it's real easy. You just need like your name and your email. And then you could add your money. So you trade now. You can add money to your account. What are your assets and just add your money. And I only keep like when you first start trying it, try it with like I don't know, like $5, $10. Don't put a lot of money in that first. You could even do like a demo account, I think. See? Demo trading? I haven't tried that. But I think on this you could do like orders like that too. Like you could practice. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to mess with it and tell you guys. They even have like trading bots and stuff. And this is where you get your like your charts and everything like that. TradingView. See, go right here to TradingView and products, and see this where it says super charts. This is where all the charts are for everything. Anything you could think of, it pretty much has a chart. So look, this is XLM, and you could pick the blofin. You could pick the exact one you want. So look, this is how I did it, like XLM. And all types, but you go right here and see it says all sources. And this will give you all the exchanges. This is where blofin's on all the exchanges, all types. And like say you just want Coinbase, you could just do Coinbase and see what's on Coinbase. See, like derivatives. You haven't changed. Oh, I just want to see what spot. So right here, yeah, spot on Coinbase. See. XLM. That's how you do that. See, I switched it to a blofin. This way you can see what's on blofin. Put all types, cause see spot crypto. This is just your regular spot. But if you want futures, and that's what I'm on right now, you can just click that. That's the futures. So that's where I got in. That's up like this much. I got like, I think we're at 75x leverage on that. Ooh, that's a good one. I only put up $15 in that. Let's see. Watch. USD XLM. Oh no, this is that demo trading. I got a futures. See, there's USDT and USDC. USDC, it doesn't have as much coins, but like there's only a certain amount of coins you could trade. But this USDT, this one has a bunch of different coins you could trade. This one has XLM. And you could switch your dollars, like when you're on Coinbase. You switch them over, you send them over as USDC, but get USDC on Coinbase. And then you send it to your wallet over here. I could show you how to do that, I guess. I don't have a couple bucks in there. Let's see. I'll go to live trading. Oh, I was going to show you that that demo trading. And then how to make the TradingView account. But I'll show you this first, how to put your money in. So this is like how you get your chart set up to look on TradingView. You really don't need it because they have a chart on here, but I like this one because they have these alerts. And you get 3 free alerts when you for your free account. Like this is the free basic account. And look, I like to use this RSI divergence indicator, and learn the on verified investing. He'll teach you how to use this RSI indicator. This really helps out a lot. This is one of my favorite indicators. And then this one is called this CM VIX. It's a bottom finder. So this is where you go to your indicators. See, it's a bottom finder. And then there's MA cross and a bunch of different ones. I'll show you guys these in a different videos. But I like the RSI one. That one, you're going to want that for sure. But, oh yeah, I was going to show you how to add money. Let's see. Well, Coinbase. Should I? Yeah, I guess I could. Let's see. I'll show you this on here. This is how you do it. Go to your assets. Go to overview. See. Then you could have your different money. Your funding. That's just what's in your account. And then you could send it from your funding. You click on that. And you can send it to your different accounts. So you transfer it. And you could do funding to spot trading. Like where you earn money. USDC, USDT, so you can send it to whatever account you want. You could pick USDC. You could send even coins too, like that coin where it says coin. So you could trade with coins. Like if you have Doge or whatever, you could trade with different coins on here. You just put whatever coin you have. I say you have whatever coins, and you put it like that, and then you could trade it. But I don't do that. I just use the dollars and the USDC and the USDT, and then trade it straight like that. It's more easier to keep track. You know how much you put in, how much you, like, I don't know. It's more easier for me. Because some people like doing the trading pairs where they swap them, they go like that, trading like that. I don't know. To me, I just like getting the USDC or USDT. The stable coins, just USDC on Coinbase. You don't need the USDC. You just use regular dollars and trade, spot trading on the Coinbase Advanced. And then you watch the make you a TradingView account, and then you start doing your charts like XLM on Coinbase, like I showed you how to do it. But you go right here and it's like deposit. See, and then you pick what network. It has different networks. See, this one has base. Let's see, look. So this is your base address. And you just copy this. See USDC on base. And then you go to Coinbase. And then you trade go to your cash. USDC, your dollar. Oh no, you have to do a USDC. So you have to switch your dollar. See, so where it says convert to USDC, you click on these 3 little this is Coinbase off. This is like the regular Coinbase. So this is the Coinbase Advanced, is turned off. So I shut it off, and then this is your home. So this is what the regular Coinbase looks like. And then if you want to trade, then you could put your orders in, but don't do this because this does that market order, and they charge you a higher fee, and like you get ripped off on the spreads, especially when you're buying like small coins like XLM and stuff, because they round it up to like half cent. Like that could be a lot of percent. Like I don't know, I don't like it. I think it's a rip off. Don't do this, or the market orders really. But you go in here once you have your cash. You click your cash. You put your money in from your bank. Or it says so receive deposit cash, and you just do deposit cash. Scroll down here. You're on it's on regular Coinbase. Just deposit the cash. You can put how much money you want, and then you have to put your your checking. And it has to be a bank that's like hooked up with Plaid network or something like that. They'll have you go through like a little process to confirm your bank. Things like a Plaid network. But if Capital One, and you can make the bank online. You don't even have to go in. You can literally make you a bank account online. It's easy. And then Capital One is connected with Coinbase, so it's easy like that. Cause I had another bank that was hooked up, credit union, but they ended up getting disconnected. So I had to get a bank that was on that Plaid network that they went. But they'll show you how to do that. You just go on here, scroll all the way down, and put deposit cash, and it'll have you hook up your bank account. And then once you do that, and you get your bank account, and you add money to your cash account right here. Then you could go into Coinbase Advanced, and then you could start trading crypto, just your spot crypto like that. Or if you want to do futures, you go to your cash, you hit these three dots, and then you hit convert to USDC, and now change it to USDC for you can send it to your other exchange wallet. Like on Blofin, they're connected with Base, so I don't even have to pay no fees. I could literally send the money over there for free. Because you could use your debit card on there, but they charge you fees on that. So if you don't want no fees, just hook it up like this. And Coinbase don't charge you no fees to send money. You send $10, $100, you get $10, you get $100. You know what I mean? Like some exchanges and some things like this one, like if you were to use your debit card and like send it on, they charge you fees. But Coinbase don't. That's why I like Coinbase. And then Base is like a network that a lot of other exchanges and a lot of cryptos and stuff, they use it. And then if you use it and you connect it on this, like they do 0 transaction fees. So you can send anywhere on Base, or anybody that has the Base network, you can send them money. You can send them crypto like real easy. No transaction fees. And I think that's cool. It's one of the bigger ones. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, you convert to USDC. And then once you do that, see, you could deposit, or if you want, take your money out, you hit withdraw, and just do that. You deposit, you put how much money you want, withdraw, put how much money you want. You want to convert it to USDC, put how much money you want from cash to USDC. See, it's really easy. And then once you get your USDC, then you want to if you want to send it, like you could receive it and they'll give you an address like I did over here. And then when you get a bunch of money piled up on Blofin, you could send it back over here to Coinbase to send it to your bank. See, look, this is received. And they'll come up and they'll be like, oh, look, receive, I want it on Base network. All right, I understand. So boom, that's my QR code for my USDC. See, on the Base network. Or you copy this, and this is your address right here. You hit copy, and you copy it. Boom, your address is copied. And then you can send your money from Blofin back over here. But if you want to send your USDC to Blofin, it's the same thing. So which one you want? and then you would look over here and see, you would copy your, see how I selected USDC? Remember how we did that deposit? It goes right here, overview. Go to funding, because with the funding you can send it to your spot account, you can send it to your futures account. See on the transfer? No, not this. Wait, it'll pop up. Alright, yeah, transfer, and you can send it from your funding. You can send it your USDC account, your spot account, your USDT account. If you could, like, if you want to change your dollars and you put them to USDT because they have a bunch more coins, you have a bunch of money in your funding. When they first ask you, you want to say yes to USDT, and they'll load you up with USDT, and then you just do that. Or when you send it to Coinbase, they'll ask you out first if you want USDC or USDT, and you could choose USDT, and I'm pretty sure you could get it. If not, you could switch USDC to USDT, but they do charge you a fee. So it's like, I don't know, it's a little fee. So USDC is all free with the Coinbase network, and then you could trade on there with the USDC, but you don't have as much coins to trade. Or you could pay a little fee. I think at the beginning, when you first send it though, they ask you if you want USDT, and I think you could do it like that. Maybe I'll do another live video and show you guys how to do it again. If you guys, need another video. This is sort of complicated. But yeah, you could switch it to any account like that. But this is just showing you how to set up your accounts. And then I'll start, like, you can watch my watch later videos, and you start learning how to, like, actually work the charts and trade. But learn your market orders, set up your Coinbase account, and then when you have your your deposit, it's USDC, like I said, you go right here and it says, what you want? USDC. All right, what network? Well, I'm on Coinbase, and that's your Coinbase wallet. You copy that, you have your money, boom, you put your address in, like, watch, copy, put your address in, boom. Well, I want to send it to that. I sent that some money over there a day ago. See, it's that simple. And then let's see. I'll show you guys if you just want to. I think you could just use funding. I don't remember, it said deposit maybe. Yeah, I thought there was one where you could just buy it on here with a credit card. Maybe not. Maybe you do have to make you a Coinbase account. I thought there was one though. Oh yeah, look. See, look, supported. See, I just hit the buy crypto. Look, quick buy, pay with Visa, MasterCard, and more. Bank transfers. You can set up your bank. Crypto deposit. Recurring buys. So you could do that, but they charge you a fee. See, look, there's a fee on all these. But what is it? So we want $100. No, $10. Just to get started. Minimum's $15. See. All right. Well, we'll put $20 in then. All right. See, look. It's like 1740. They charge you a pretty good fee. But that's on Alchemy payment method. See, this is Alchemy. Oh, they're all the same. See. You could buy a USD, spend $20. You could buy USDT or USDC, I think. No? Why not? Well, maybe that's why they don't have a bunch of USDC things. No, you can't buy it. You could just buy the USDT, I guess. But they charge you a good fee, and that's what I'm saying. Get a Coinbase account, and then this way you don't have to be spending like that's expensive. You don't want to be doing that. Watch. Here you go, your overview, like I told you, and you could just send it to Coinbase on the base network for free. Then once you get your money in there, you could literally had a USDC. You could switch it. Or can you? They charge you a fee. Oh, convert assets. Here it is. I was like, I know I did it yesterday. See, you click the convert assets and flip it. See, right now I have 20 USDC. If I sent it from Coinbase, I'm pretty sure that when you first send it, though, they ask you if you want USDC or USDT. I don't know, like if you could hit USDT, you maybe try like a couple, like $1 or something first to see if it goes through. Because I don't know if it goes through or not. I'll try it and then I'll let you guys go. I'll do an update on that one. But I do know on the USDC, if you switch your USD on Coinbase when you deposit it from your bank, you could literally or you could go on here and you could buy it with the credit card, but it's gonna cost you money. If you don't want to hook up your bank account to the exchange, Coinbase is safe. They're the big dogs. You know what I mean? That's the only one that I have my bank set up, and then I have other exchanges where I get my USDC and then I send it to the other exchanges. Or my crypto, you could send crypto to the other exchanges on the other wallets. You know what I mean? But you gotta have one that, you know what I mean, that you could get your money in there without no fees. And then like base, like this one, I could send it on blofin without no fees because they have the base network, which is cool. Cause look how much you paid when you first bought it. You paid like $2.50 off of $20. I was like, what? I don't know, like 12%, 12.5% or something. But yeah. So you go like that, and like I have let's see, $10. Put it in. I want 10 USDC. So you get $9.94. That's not as much as what we just seen. On $20. We got 19. See, we only got like $17 on that other one. The other one's a rip off. But they don't charge you nothing for USDC. You could do USDC for free. And then you could trade all the futures for the USDC, like Bitcoin 100x, Ethereum 100x, 125x for both of those. Solana, all three of those are like up to 125x. And then like you have your other coins that are like up 75x. Some of them are 50x, and then there's like a couple that are 25x max. But they still have a bunch of them on USDC, and you could do all that for free with the Coinbase. sign up Coinbase, get your bank account set up with them, get your money in there, and then I showed you how to send it over here. You know, you just go to your wallets and stuff like I showed you. And then if you want USDT and you want to do like XLM, because I really like XLM, Stellar Lumens, you can't do that on USDC. So you could go in here and you could put I want to spend 20 USDC. I get $19.89. 11 cents is a lot better than $2.50. Because that's how much it was last time when we went to go buy it, remember? Let's see, quick buy. $20. Let's see, $20. How much USDC we get? I mean, like $17 or something like that. Like, come on. Refresh the page. All right, $20. And we see 1740. That's like $2.60. You know what I mean? Nah. You could do that if you want, just to try it and get started and do the futures, but I wouldn't do that. That's a lot of money. Make you a Coinbase account. You know, set up your bank account with Coinbase, and if you know what I mean. If you don't have that, and you only have like prepaid debit cards and stuff, maybe you can do it like that with the prepaid debit cards and stuff, and it's worth it to pay the fees like that if you ain't got a bank. But you really should have a bank account, because they rip you off in like all your transaction fees, like for real. But so that's how you do it. All right. Well, yeah. See. And that's what. And then you go to futures, and I'm trading. Right now I got some that XLM. I put like $10 in there, $13 I think it was. It's just I'm still learning it. You know what I mean? But there's huge potential in here. My first trade, I ended up getting freaking like it went up to like 400%. I ended up taking profit like around 300%. I put $100 in. I'm like around 300% move. I turned $100 in like 385 or something. So it was like, yeah, 100, 200, like 300 and some percent, dude. It was a good move. It was like 400% for a little bit, but then I put a stop loss on there. I was like, dude, this is intense. In 24 hours too. That was crazy. So there's huge potential in here, but like it's a warning too. Like I said, you could lose it all. You could lose it all real fast. So you go to USDC, XLM. They have so many coins in the USDT. See, look, that's where I got in. I'm up $90, and I only put like $10, 13, like 12 or $13 in there actually. But look what it says, dude. I only put that in. When did I put it in? It shows you right here. Look, is this Mountain Time? Oh no, you gotta go right here. USC 7. Is it Mountain Time? Yeah, Denver. You gotta make sure it's on the right time. That was the 12th at 6. See, it's not even 24 hours yet. I didn't even check this little trade right here. I'm just practicing, trying to get good. I got liquidated after I made that $300, but I'm learning. But look at this one. Same thing, look. In less than 24 hours. It's 3:11, look. 3:11 right now. Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. 1/13/2026. I got in. See where this little green line is? Or that little buy. See where it says buy at 21,877. That's where I bought. Is that 1,600 on January 12th. You could do the measuring stick and you could do exactly. Bought right there, look, exactly. I'm gonna shoot it up. And we're up right here right now. 23 hours and 15 minutes. We're up 8%, 8.5%. And look at what 8.5% did. See where it says isolated P&L, I made $85. Look at the percentage though. 596 or 98%. Almost 600%. Oh, 600% in a day. I wonder how much it was when it was way up there on the top. Like 700% in less than 24 hours. That's just crazy. See? Right there it says isolated P&L plus 84.53 USDT. And then the little quotations where it says 579. That's 575% in less than 24 hours. That's why I'm saying like this is huge potential. But if you lose like a 0.5%, you literally get liquidated. You lose all your money. So it's crazy. It's crazy. The futures, when you go like you could make money because you could buy long like I showed you guys the limit buys. And then there's triggers where you take your profit and your stop loss. That's a good one to use. That's the one I like using. See, take profit and stop loss. That's what I showed you. Stay away from the market order. Just do your limit buy. You put what you want in there, and you could click this box. They even have it over here, look. And you could put your thing. You could click this advanced. Let's see. Advanced. Oh, I don't know, money. Oh, I can't buy nothing because I don't know money. And you can move this around too. I don't know what I just did. I don't like that. How did I move that? Dang it. Oh, there it went. It went back. Cool. But yeah, you could literally grab these and you could like set it up the way, any way you want. I set it up like this because look, there's your order thing in your chart. But you could go down, look. This is where your orders are at. Your positions. And this is your open orders. That's a take profit, stop loss. And then you can modify it if you want. See? And then they have like all your stuff right here. All your contract information. All the order book or whatever down here. You can go to your the trade history if you want. But yeah, it's a bunch of other stuff. I put that at the bottom because I really don't use that. I'll check out my orders. I use the chart. If you want, you could click this too, like right here, and you could add an alert, and it'll beep whenever it goes there. Same thing over here. If you want to click right here, and you hit add an alert, and it'll add an alert, and you could put like I like put an greater than and less than. So like, cause sometimes it jumps. There's a gap, and if you put crossing and it jumps over that, it won't go off. But if you put less than and greater than, if it jumps over it with a gap, your alert will still go off. So that's another heads up. Like this right here, watch. Alerts. This one right here, less than. See, it's always on crossing when you first start. But like in TradingView, you could put less than and greater than. TradingView is way awesome. Like way awesome. You guys, I'll show you guys how to make up a demo account too. That's next. But this is just to get going on this, you know. But that's crazy. I just seen that. I was like, that's so nuts. We're up 600% in 24 hours. Like 23 hours. Less than 24 hours. I'm up 600%. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. There's huge potential in this. But like you drop like a 0.5%, you just lost everything. So you got to be careful, really careful with the future trading. And see, look, this is the USDC, and you could do all these on futures. See, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Those are the only three that could go up to 125x. And like Doge and all these other ones, they go up to like 75x. I think like Cardano's like 25x. There might be one of these that are like 50x or something. But they have different leverages that you could do. But yeah, XLM is 2075. I think XRP is 75. But like your big ones, your other ones are like up to 125. But yeah, like that's crazy leverage. Like crazy leverage. Look at crazy leverage. Like I'm saying, I'm up 627, 630% in less than 24 hours. Because I have it on 75x leverage. See? That's nuts. So, but if it dropped like a 0.5%, I got liquidated. And it's so hard to get right at the bottom like that. It's like super hard. You just gotta practice, work the charts, learn from Garrett Solway, watch my watch later playlist that I showed you on the JC Truther, watch later JC Truther. I showed you how to do the crypto, the trading, and the stacking and stuff. And world news, I got world news on there too. I just can't believe this dude up like 650%. That's tight. All right. So we got that. How to make you to start practicing. See this little thing down here? This is actually a whole nother window. You could open it, maximize panel. You don't have to do that. Yeah, let's do it. See what that says. Oh, look, there's a bunch of orders. All right, so there's a thing when you first do that. I can show you that again. Look, this is just the super charts. Remember I showed you? You go to TradingView and you hit up super charts, and it'll take you right in here. And these are the super charts, and then you can look up whatever you want to look up. Remember I showed you how to do that, blofin, and all these different exchanges. What type? I want spot, or I want futures. And this one's like, oh, I want coinbase. See, you can do whatever you want. Coinbase. So those are all the coinbase ones. But blofin. I'm doing blofin right now. I like that exchange. Oh no, that's a symbol, my bad. Sources. Blofin. See? Right there, and then you go to your if you Solana USDT, and there's just like a bunch of them. Like I wanted that XLM. See, and that's the spot. See where it says spot, and this is swap. This is the futures, tether, perpetual swap contract. So they're called perpetual futures. You don't have a time limit on them. It's like the stock market and a lot of other future contracts. You have to do it within like a day. Or you have to pick like a week or like a month. You got to do it like within a time frame. This you don't. The perpetuals, they're called perpetual futures. There's no time frame on it. So whenever it hits those prices, so that's one less thing you have to worry about. So I like the perpetuals like that. But yeah, you do the super charts, and then you hit maximize panel. And when you do that, it'll actually look like this. And you could actually hook up Coinbase if you want. See how Coinbase Advance is on here? You could literally hit Coinbase Advance, and you could go on here, and you can make trades from TradingView. You could work the charts and put like orders in, and you could literally work the charts from TradingView and do orders on your Coinbase Advance. I haven't did that yet. I might. But it's not connected to my account. But you can do that if you want. I'm just doing spot on there a little bit. And then you hold your real crypto in your hard wallets. And then you trade with the crypto you want. Or you have an exchange where you could use it, to get your money in and out. And then you have other exchanges do like future trading or, whatever you want. But I like that blofin. That's the one Garrett Solway and that verified investing taught me. Because they do that crypto combat, crypto battle. Maybe I'll do in the next video and do like a little practice one. Show you guys how to play along. But you guys want to play along? This is how I did it at first. Because I didn't have a blofin account. So I was like, I still want to play along. But I had a TradingView account. It's free and this is free. let's see. Create. Oh no, look. I'll just create a new account. Account name will be PT. Paper trading. I think honestly this is JC Truther was the first one. But that's the one I'm already on. See, look. JCTR.